Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today we're back for another round of the mega modded Mage. Forgot the intro. It's one of the series. Look, I've made a few, but welcome on back to the #1 show to watch as you wash your hands. Hey, how we all doing? A bit impromptu, but you know, I'm gonna roll with it. So we're back for another day of the Mage series. That's the one. Ah, that's right. I woke up with this big lightning bolt scar on my head and I wondered, what is that? Now I have to worry no longer. Okay, well, it's episode 3. Welcome on back. Hope you're all still doing safe. Nobody's under quarantine. We're all good. We're washing those hands. All right. So today what we're going to be doing is a couple of boss fights, actually. We have a few early ones that you can do kind of back to back. For example, you could do King Slime, and then you could do the Grand Thunderbird, for example. Because we spent a lot of time in the last episode making sure we were getting pretty powerful, right? We ended up making a new set of armor, and we also made this very awesome weapon that shoots out spores. But what we really don't have is a bunch of chest loot, really. It's kind of strange. I spent a couple of hours in the jungle yesterday, but I didn't really find anything that was of use to me, really. Like, for example, found a boomstick. Can't use a boomstick. We also found, like, 4 clouds in a bottle. Don't really need them. So what I'd really like to do today is to start off the episode by getting super lucky and maybe grabbing myself a set of Hermes boots. Now, I remembered that there was a little mushroom biome over here, and we forgot to check it out. So this is going to be a good place if we want to fight Crabulon. So it's going to be important to open up this area and see what we're going to do with it. Because I think Crabulon is like the next boss after the next couple bosses, something like that. You guys know, right? Do you have the boss order memorized in your head? I used to, but when I start playing other mods, it kind of goes out the window a little bit. So if this gives me Hermes boots, I tell you what, it's the best start I've ever had to an episode. We'll see. Will this be a blessed episode? Actually, that's not bad. That is not bad. I'll call that half blessed. That's actually all right. This is a really nice biome, though. Like, this is good. Nice and flat and open above. Legitimately, this is going to be a good spot. What we should probably do, though, is clear this out. We don't really need that, do we? We can do without that. All right, let's have a little look at boss checklist then, since I seem to forget. So it is Grand Thunderbird. Now, I'm pretty sure I can do this, because I have been collecting a bunch of stuff from the desert. King Slime, we can do that, because we've already got a spawner. And then it's the Desert Scourge. Ooh, all right. Man, Crabulon's all the way down here? What? I thought Crabulon was here. The giant clam. Nice. I love that this has made its way onto boss checklist. That never used to be. It was more like, you saw a giant clam, you said Calamity instead of Calamity, and that was the end of the meme, pretty much. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to kill this, this golden slime. Because you can trade in these coins, can't you? You can give them to that dude, and he gives you rewards for them. A gilded slime. Oh my god. There's a lot there. There you go, a Vanquisher medal. Well, alright. The hunt continues, basically, for those boots, so I think this will probably be a good area to do. I mean, I could go to the jungle again, but, you know, it's kind of a dead thing now. We went there yesterday quite a bit. All right, so another mushroom biome and another 2 life crystals. I tell you what, if we'd have just come here in the previous episode, maybe things could have been a little bit easier, right? I went through many struggles in that jungle. Many a tombstone was left behind. The world is kind of littered with them now, but I could have come here, got 3 life crystals. It would have been the dream. Okay, well, let me take that. Oh god, there's another one. What is it with this world gem? We had this yesterday. We had 6 life crystals in one small area. And I thought, yeah, that's pretty mental. Here we go with another 3. All right, no Hermes boots. You know what? If that was Hermes boots, mega blessed. So I've only got 30 seconds left on this Spelunker potion. But with this minecart track, it should be a pretty good chance to grab a chest. Let's see. Right, it's a flare gun. Yeah, not really interested in that one, Terraria. Thank you very much. Not really. So, are you guys going to enter the Terraria competition then? You may have seen my video about it yesterday, but Terraria are giving a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to design your own vanity outfit in Terraria. And I want to know, are you going to enter? I would love for one of my audience members to win. We're not going to try and encourage people to vote, though, don't get me wrong, but that would be pretty amazing if one of you guys won. Alright, there's another minecart track, so we could get super lucky here, maybe find a few more chests. Alright, so this is all Thorium loot. Now, some of this is new, I'm noticing, because we've had a few of these in the past, so I'm pretty sure I know the majority of the loot that we get in this. So, what do we got? We got a looterang, picks up items from afar and stuns enemies. I like that. That reminds me of the Omni Wrench in Ratchet and Clank, how you can kind of... that is much like a boomerang, but what it will also do is, like, grab nuts and bolts for you, basically. So we got the Ring of Unity. We got the Amber Ring. So this is for summoners. So that's pretty cool. I really want to talk through all this stuff, but we're kind of getting bombarded. Escape rocket. Activates a rocket that uncontrollably sends you... I'm so sorry. I am doing such a poor job of reading all of this out. Alright, let's take a look at these rockets anyway. Activates a rocket that uncontrollably sends you high into the air. That is ace. I love that. I think that's... It's kind of amazing. What would you really use it for? I almost feel like, for us right now, it'd be great if we were like, you know what we need? We need some feathers from the Sky Island. And instead of building that kind of like rope tower that I often build, instead you get one of those. It's kind of cool. It's very situational. I mean, if you had a floating island above that you didn't know about, oh my god, what a find. That'd be great. So I got a few more Spelunker potions, but the truth is I'm just not finding anything. So I'm actually going to go to... I'm probably going to go to the jungle. Yeah, I think the jungle's probably the best spot to go in. Just because it is quite an open area. And I don't think I actually used that many Spelunker potions yesterday. So I might go there. That would give us the best chance. Unless we find something that's just completely brand new. Or maybe the desert. I might check out the desert real quick. So I guess a little perk of coming to the desert to actually look for chests is that we can start farming away for the Calamity boss. Because I know that I've got some of the items I need for the Grand Thunderbird, but I'm pretty sure I don't have anything for the Desert Scourge. And I'm fairly certain it's these blue ones that get you the boss. Is it? It might be. My memory of Calamity is actually is fairly weak right now. I know that I usually farm some stuff for some kind of... Look, let's just have a little look. I'm just going to fumble along. Yeah, this is what I was thinking about. The Storm Surge. I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've made that before. But no, the Desert Medallion, we need one and some antlion mandibles and all that. Yeah, guess we've already got it then. That's alright. So yeah, just Hermes boots and then boss. It's going to be dead good. It's going to be an action-packed one today, actually. Considering the past two have been pretty chill, today's going to be like, go. I wasn't finding any chests in the desert, and then I realized, oh, I haven't been to the corruption yet to blow up some orbs, but I realized that I have kind of a an icy corruption. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, because I've got quite a lot of bombs, I'm going to come here, blow up the orbs, but then blow down into the underground desert, and maybe using my Spelunker potion, I'll find something. So what is this? A corruption, a figgy. That's kind of how I pronounce every word. Oh, it's an Aphiggy. When placed down near players, their movement speed is increased by 15% and crit chance by 10. Nearby players also suffer a 20% decrease to their damage reduction. Is that worth it? I don't really know. What do you guys think? Maybe leave me a suggestion on that one. I tell you what, I asked you guys yesterday to let me know what games you would bring to the quarantine. Very fascinating stuff. You know what? I always expect people to say Terraria. I'd bring Terraria, but think maybe you're like me. Maybe you played enough of it, you know? You wouldn't want to play it if you were stuck in one spot and you had to play one game. Because I can beat Terraria in a day. You know, 2 weeks, I don't know. I think if it was my only game, I'd get a little bored. A lot of you said The Witcher, Skyrim, Minecraft with mods was one of the most frequent ones, I would say. Binding of Isaac. Oh, I love the Binding of Isaac. Good choice. Good choice. All right, that worm was awful looking. That worm, like it looked like it was ready to mess me up. Let's just be real. Right, we can get rid of some of this stuff though. So yeah, we're just pushing on. Hey, look at that. Flurry boots. About time. Thank you very much. Here in the snow biome. I really like this house. I think the way it's kind of meshed between these two walls is really cool. I love this world. I don't think I've ever loved a Let's Play world as much as I'm loving this one. Like, there was one series I remember where it started off, and in the first episode, we found basically every accessory I would ever want. Like, we had a shiny red balloon and a cloud in a bottle. I think it was a blizzard in a bottle, actually. And even still, it's not as fun as this world. Like, I love this world, Jen. It's the absolute best. So I could just carry on and look for more stuff. But I think with that being said, I'm ready to fight some bosses. So the very first thing that I probably want to do is spend a little bit of time actually making some buffs. Now, what I really need is Moonglow. And already I've got some, because I already had a herb bag. That's pretty great. So I'm going to quickly whip up some buffs, and then we'll do the King Slime. So one thing I'm thinking is if we make one arena in the desert, then it should cover all 3 bosses. Like, we do Grand Thunderbird there, we do the Desert Scourge, and then we'll do King Slime. That sounds pretty good. I said the order wrong there, but you know what I'm going for, right? King Slime, probably then Desert Scourge, to be honest, and then we'll do Grand Thunderbird. Alright, so changing up the plans just a little bit. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the Grand Thunderbird first. And the reason I want to do this one first is because of the fact it has to be fought during the daytime. Looking at that sun, it doesn't necessarily give us a lot of time, but my assumption is that we are powerful enough to take it down. Then what we'll do is King Slime, and then we need to head to a Demon Altar to make the medallion so that we can fight the Desert Scourge. I've got it all mind mapped out. As long as I beat this first fight, we're good to go, boys. Alright, so let's buff up. We'll do a little zooming out. Okay, I really do believe in this character. I think this mage is going to get me all the way through all of these boss fights. Because we're pretty powerful. We've got a good weapon. It's a Thorium weapon, so it should be balanced alright, you know. They always say that about Thorium, that it's balanced really well. And then we're using vanilla armor. So, you know, we're not too OP. Sorry, I had to take a pause then. My voice went. So, gonna have to get a nice drink after this session. But I'll be alright. Okay. Let's see. Grand Thunderbird. How quickly can you be defeated? I'm just gonna try and tank it now. And there we go. The Grand Thunderbird has been defeated. Right, time for Expert Mode King Slime. Once again, another fight I'm not really too worried about. I guess if we ended up getting caught by it, it probably wouldn't be the best time. But I think we should be good. But then again, I have said this about King Slime in the past where I've been like, nah, be good, it'll be easy. And then you get stomped. But I don't know if that's just Expert Mode King Slime or if it's like Masochist Mode King Slime. Do you know what I mean? I feel like in my head, people often say this about me, that my knowledge of vanilla Terraria is so skewed now because I play so many mods. And I do buy into that. I do believe it. The fight's going pretty well though, I would say. It's working out alright. So how's everyone's weekend? Are you guys alright? I've had a great weekend so far actually. Today me and Court were doing a bit of babysitting, and to basically like make it all work, we had to get up super early. Like, I'm somebody that gets up around like 8 o'clock, sometimes 9. Like, that's where I wake up, right? Today I was up at 10 to 6. It was definitely early for me. So after all that was done, I came home, I napped, and it was pretty glorious. I'm not gonna lie. To have a good daytime nap, it's one of the best feelings. let me tell you, it's pure bliss. So the weekend's been going good so far. I played a lot of Overwatch earlier as well because they've just had the archives update, which is pretty great because when I'm playing on Switch, I play as Roadhog a lot. I play as Lucio. I play as Junkrat. They're like my top 3. And they added new skins for Roadhog and for Junkrat. So I was pretty pumped about that. Like for me, that was a good update. And then other than that, yeah, I've not really been up to too much. Right, let's make this medallion. And then after this we'll call it a day. As you can tell, my throat is it's going. It is going. Long day. Long day. All right, I do want to put this somewhere because I really like this mod. That's why I kept it around because I think it's so fun looking. Although it would be better if it could break some of these back wall for you, but that's all right. We'll clear out a space. All right, there we go. Okay, so treasure bag. What did we get? So we got some stuff for basically throwing in Thorium. For example, the hidden blade technique. I'm not going to be using that simply because, yeah, it's not really a mage weapon. I mean, technically, it's not a mage weapon because it's kind of a hidden ability, but I'll leave it behind. So we got the bird mask. Ooh, all right. Bird mask. That's new, right? I don't think I've ever had that. We've got the Zephyr's Feather. Even at a young age, Grand Thunderbirds are incredibly powerful. Allows you to ascend and glide with the help of the Grand Thunderbird hatchling. Hold the mouse button to channel your hatchling and use jump to ascend. Oh, wait. Oh, is it a mount? No? Or do you hold it? Oh, okay. So you hold it and it lets you glide for a little bit. It's kind of like a crap umbrella. I'm not going to lie. It's not what I thought it would be. It is cool, though. It's definitely unique. What else did we get? We got a Storm Hatchling Staff. So even in Thorium, I'm noticing new things. I know I've been noticing new things in Calamity. But there you go, in Thorium, already seeing the new stuff. Look at you. It is kind of cool. I feel brutal for saying it's a bad umbrella. It's not that bad. Alright, let's buff up. Let's begin. So, same thing as before. We're actually using mana regen potions. Now, considering this is a weapon with spores, a big wormy boy, yeah, not too bad. Does anybody remember when this was a blue boss? Do you remember that? And then they, like, changed the lore so that this is, like, dried out. That was kind of cool. That's, like, the one bit of Calamity lore or changes that I really remember. I think as a brown boss, it stands out a little bit more. The depths of the underground desert are rumbling. The desert wind is blowing furiously. Man, we got stuff done today. We really did. We really did. It's kind of ace. All right, let's open this up. Bam. Let me inside. Thank you. Streakis YouTube. What is that? Sure, why not? Why not? If I can have James the Clothier, Streakist YouTube can have his name as the guide. Alright, so we got the Aerostone, which is better for jumping around. I'll take it, because as you guys know, I love a good bit of jump. We got the Desert Scourge Mask, which looks very cool. And then I think that's about it for new stuff. Stuff that that we'll use, essentially. I do want to take a little look at these sandstone ingots real quick, because I can't remember what they make. So, alright, it's just armor. Alright, nothing for a mage. That's fine. Right, so I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching and supporting the series so far. Every single day, we've had 3,000 likes on the episode. So I went back and I took a look at some of the previous series, and we've not had that streak before from the very beginning, which is pretty amazing. So you guys did that all on your own. I just want to say thank you. But I think for today, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.